Lordship, it is an urgent matter, my lordship. It is an urgent matter. It is an urgent matter, my lordship. Next case. After this bench. Are you from outside? No. You are not from Cuttack.
My
Yes.
lord,
Today, my landlord has filed an affidavit. Only objection to the select list is that this is a copy. What they are saying is, clause 8.7 of the resolution says there is no provision for waiting list. That is why they are not publishing, they are not complying my lord's order. That para 6.3 of the, sorry, 6.3 of the judgment. But my response submission is 8.76 only reads about 8.7 of that resolution, 22.8.23 resolution only says about there shall not be, after the counseling, there shall not be any waiting list. But what the honorable court has directed is not for a waiting list. What it says is, if you have the list and there are shortfall of the vacancies, you have to recast the select list, reducing the cutoff to a lower stage, so that all the posts will be filled up. There will be no doubt of teacher. That is what my lord has kindly seen my lord's judgment.
my lord, I want to mention that
The judgment was delivered in peculiar facts and circumstances.
Yes.
See, going strictly by the advertisement, what was being done was not correct. And that was rightly interfered with by the learned single judge. But noticing that the policy itself was discriminatory, that order was passed. Otherwise, they would have been accommodated somewhere. Now, if you want us to clarify and to pass an order, we'll do that.
Yes.
Otherwise, you want us to do, we'll do.
Because the lordship, there is this word that there will be no waiting list. That is what is constraining the officer.
We will do.
You also look to your lordship's last 4 lines. That is the important. Last 4 lines of your lordship's judgment read appeal. State is the appellant. At that instances, it goes without saying. Let's look to that last line of your lordship, paragraph 65.
Page 65 of the
Order
7960.
12.
It goes without saying.
Just
IN number 7960.
Just yes.
Para 65.
It goes
Paragraph
65.
yes.
In view of the admitted fact that score of the lead petitioner in the online CPT is less than the minimum marks scored by the candidates declared successful by the OSEPA, subject-wise categorized, we allow the state appellant to appoint such candidate taking into account their merit based on the score of in CBT and district preference.
Yes. So it's so clear.
The last line, sir.
Last line.
It goes without saying that the cases of the writ petitioners shall be considered against the leftover vacancy in terms of the direction as above. Now about 6,500 vacancies are there.
It needs to know clarification further.
Sir,
But only they are now raising
this question, sir. Question of voting
Only
list and all this.
this much clarification will do, my lord. Kindly see today's IN they have filed.
Your lordship
Page
said
16.
8.7. That
Yes.
is clarified. That would help the authorities in
Page
investigating further.
Yes, today's
And so far as my case, my application is
Counseling.
concerned, my cases were disposed upon, all these cases on 12. My cases were disposed upon 12 in terms of these judgments, which was subject matter of charge. That is the last time you were wanted.
Clause 8.7 says, my lord, shall I read that? The candidates will be called for allocation of schools through counseling by respective districts. Separate notifications will be issued and displayed by the respective district in the district website as well as the OSEPA website. Vacancies remain due to the unavailability of eligible candidate, rejection and non-joining will be carried forward and recruitment will be done subsequently as per requirement. There will be no waiting list. They are now only taking
These 3.
this 8.7. But in view of pilot's judgment,
Very clear.
this is
Already we will clarify.
only that much clarification will do, madam. 6,000 people will get them.
Candidates had all right.
Your lordship, there were 20,000 posts that were advertised, out of which around 2,000 SC and ST candidates posts they remain because of the non-eligibility of the candidates, they remain vacant.
All right. We are putting another question.
Yes, sir.
The candidate who ought to have been recommended on the basis of your previous process of selection. So what ought to have been the cutoff? Minimum, like for any district.
That
He
you
could have got a
also
job.
clarified. You also have said cut-off back can be changed from time to time by the state.
That Chintamani Bhila has got an appointment.
And
pursuant to
8
that
points,
earlier one.
see, there is no cutoff. Cutoff is the basis of vacancy. It is-
Last changed it, whatever the marks equal, that is the cutoff.
One line that there should be no waiting list, that is what.
I also clarified that.
Please, your lordship, if I'm not quoted.
Okay.
That is what I had a discussion with
All
them.
right.
If that is clarified, we have to.
Yes.
Congress, they
You
have.
can also look to paragraph 4 and 5 of the judgment.
2009 candidates were placed in the merit list, out of which 13,033 have joined. And your lordship, the others are in the processing where the medical certificates and certificates have been verified. And 2,000 seats of FCS.
Rather, you should have come with an application
Yes,
that,
sir.
see,
Yes,
this is
yes.
the situation. We can appoint them, but we are not in a position to do that because of that clause. So you should have sought clarification. We could have clarified it instead of them coming to this.
No, I have a limited figure. You also look to paragraph 4 of the judgment. You also have said, notably, there are 4 written applications. Kindly come to paragraph 4.
Yes.
But you also judgment, you read appeal. Notably, there are 4 petitions in WPC number 978 of 2024 and WPC number so and so. Then para 5. Thus altogether 58 petitioners. If you also look to page 154 of this case, my order was passed on 13/3. This order was passed by the single judge on 12/3. On 13/3 in terms of that 978.
No, don't worry. In fact, it is not that
That you are
the
saying.
order shall be confined to the petitioner.
Okay, that's
Even those who had not approached
just to remind you.
this, madam, will pass order on third. Third.
My lord,
Lordship, in the meantime.
if my lord will clarify, I have my suggestion, my lord. Today, this boys, they may get an appointment in this year.
26 instead of 25. they should get.
If my lord pass today also, small, I don't know how much
Because Rashmi is
it
specialized
will
on
take
this.
to my lord, because my lord is hard pressed. But they will get leave here. It will be happier for them.
They only want to clarify that at least cannot be here, cannot be. That is the only fee they have taken, nothing else.
Marks are there with them, man. Only they will, number of vacancies, the cutoff they will fix. That are end of the matter. Whoever is coming, you will get their appointment. That's all.
Not ticket was just ticket.
What is your number? IA number?
IA number 7964. 7964 of
My number is 8547.
that is a flag C.
That will be good.
In relation to the process of selection or appointment to the post of junior teacher bracketed schematic initiated with the issuance of an advertisement on 10/9/2023 by ODISHA School Education Program Authority bracketed OSEPA we had delivered a judgment on 18/6/2024, operative portion of which reads thus. IN number so and so have been filed seeking clarification to the said order on behalf of some of the parties to the said proceedings.
Yes, respond.
Who have not been given appointment despite the observation made in the aforesaid in paragraph so and so of the judgment dated so and so. It appears that the cases of such candidates have not been are not being considered by the respondents on the ground that there was no provision for a waiting list in the advertisement comma as mentioned in clause 8.7 thereof.
It is not the advertisement, government resolution.
Government resolution.
Government resolution.
Government resolution.
It is 28/8/2020. 22nd.
So stop. It is not in dispute that it is an admitted position that the posts of so and so teachers, what is that teacher?
Junior.
Junior teachers,
schematic. How many posts are vacant?
more than 6,000.
6,322.
16,009 candidates were placed in the merit list and issued engagement orders out of 20,000.
That thousands of posts which were advertised against which the respondents had applied are still vacant. Stop. Neither the advertisement nor the is there any minimum marks?
No, nothing.
No, but you cannot appoint someone who has scored 0.
Yes.
That is also not there.
Qualifying mark.
They have a significant extending order the marks that to be taken. That is the ground.
There is no qualifying mark.
In such view of the matter is that it is clarified that since the respondents are seeking selection against the posts which were advertised and against which they had applied, comma, we clarify that the said resolution in clause, said provision in clause 8.7 of the resolution shall not come in way of the appellant state of Odisha, in giving appointment. Now, OSEPA will recommend. No? OSEPA in making recommendations and the concerned department in making appointments based on respective merits of the candidates against the post advertised. That's all.
Only one line. We are not the respondent in those appeals, but we are the petitioner in the writ application which they are not challenged. But
So therefore, we have mentioned
only one line was clarified. Those persons those have also come to the court.
All
And what the order
no,
is-
therefore we have mentioned
all
merit,
subsequent.
merit, not all respondents. No
It's
question
all,
of
all.
respondent.
I would have said it's all.
No, we further clarify that the respondent state of Odisha shall not, that the state shall not, comma, for the purpose of implementation of the present order, distinguish the cases of those who had approached this court and